Tesla critic and short seller David Einhorn wants Elon Musk to resign over the solar panel fires at Walmart. If you remember, earlier this week, Walmart sued Tesla, saying panels that the company's energy unit installed caught fire on some of its stores. Then we had reports Tesla tried to replace faulty parts in its rooftop solar panel systems as part of an effort known as Project Titan. So today, David Einhorn, a rare tweeter, took to Twitter and said how many solar panels are still defective and could cause fires. Tesla should immediately notify the people who live in and work in buildings at risk. Secret Project Titan is over the line. A recall should have happened long ago. And Einhorn saying Elon Musk should resign. Julia, David Einhorn has not been as public with some of his investment theses over the last few years. What did you make of his calls for Musk to basically step down?
Well, look, he has been, presumably still is short Tesla stock. I mean, I just look back to April when an investor letter came out and he did detail a laundry list of concerns around the electric cars, specifically saying that motorists and the drivers of the cars are essentially guinea pigs because of some of the issues with the cars. Totally separate, the solar panel business for Tesla, which they acquired through Solar City, which Elon Musk's cousin, Lyndon Reeve, was running at the time of that acquisition. This is a big issue for Tesla this week. Walmart coming out and suing them. They have these panels on 240 different stores, fires at about 7 of them. And even after Walmart had them de-energize those panels, in other words, disconnect them, they still had some issues, including a fire at one that had been disconnected. So they've had this long process of trying to figure out what was going on. Walmart was even coming to Tesla and saying, well, this is what we're finding. This is what's faulty. Consulting Tesla and still not being able to resolve that issue, coming out with litigation here. That litigation has since been sealed this week. Presumably they're trying to work it out of the courts, out of the spotlight there. So of course, David Einhorn, short seller, coming out, kind of similar concerns around the electric vehicles with consumers presumably at risk here, and that if Tesla obviously knew about this issue, one, it brings up the question, why didn't shareholders know sooner?
Yes.
Why wasn't that disclosed? That seems material. And two, like if Walmart has having fires because of the solar panels, you have to assume that other issues elsewhere.
Well, and Emily, I think a thing that really struck people is like Walmart is actually suing Tesla. Like presumably they were in contact before the lawsuit was filed. So I think there's a lot of concerns about.
And they had issues with payments too.
Right. There's concerns about how is Tesla running their business when Walmart has to come out and sue you instead of just calling up and say, hey guys, let's work this out.
No, exactly. And I think so. It's just mounting concerns for this company. If we look at this, like you said, it's huge. It's 240 locations. They're alleging gross negligence, which I'm not a legal expert and I don't know necessarily how simplistic that is to resolve, or like what With
the fact that Walmart had to consult them on here's the problem, here's how to fix some of the problems.
Exactly, and they're the ones saying
they still had issues with the connectors.
Yeah.
So, and Walmart is a no-nonsense company. Do not make them have to shut their stores down, mess up their merchandise. You're talking about millions of people who visit the stores a week. Right. It's the largest employer in the U.S., largest retailer in the world. So
it becomes very high profile.
Not exactly someone you want calling you out for.
Yeah, you don't want Yahoo Finance to talk about this story for 3 straight days because you could have just worked it out before it got.
And I missed it because I was on my honeymoon.
There you go. Well, never take vacation, right?
Sure,
Sam,
don't take vacation.
Rule number 7.